Excellent. So let's begin in a comfortable seated position where you are able to maintain the spine upright. So if you feel that you're falling backwards, do sit on a block or a pillow. Relax the arms on your knees or in the laps. And just relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Allow the neck to lengthen. So we'll start with the neck, mobilizing, warming up. So simple movements of the chin. So don't throw the head back as you lift the chin up. Inhale, look up, use the gaze to lengthen the energy line. And then with exhale, again, shoulders don't move, chin down to the chest. So movement only in the cervical part of the spine. Inhale, chin lifts like you want to touch the ceiling with the chin. And then with exhale, chin to chest. Nothing moves, shoulders stay down. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the gaze. Exhale, chin down to the chest. One more here. Inhale, lifting the chin, dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. And with exhale, shoulders stay down, chin comes down. Stay with the chin down and try to relax the upper back and the shoulders. And then with the chin down, imagine drawing half circles. Move the chin towards the right shoulder, staying down. And then slowly moving through the center, chin goes to the left. Breathe whatever is comfortable for you here, as if just swiping from left to right shoulder and then back right to left. Don't move suddenly or sharply. Just slowly concentrate the upper back, tops of the shoulders, and of course, the back of the neck. Just do one more swing, right to left, and then back left to right. So we all at the right shoulder, and then begin to draw this half circle up. So chin up, and then through the top to the left. And then from the left through the top to the right. So again, like a rainbow with the chin. Yes, exactly. Very nice. Moving up and down. Just noticing the sensations, making sure there's no pain. So you can only go as far as it is comfortable for the neck. Let's return to the right shoulder and look to your right side. Once again, roll the shoulders back and down so they're even further away from the ears. And then as if chin moves on one horizontal line, move towards the left. And then slowly back to the right. Coordinate with the breath the way it is comfortable for you. You can inhale to prepare, and then exhale, make the move, or any way that suits you best. Let's do one more time to the left, and then back to the right. Coming back to center, chin parallel to the ground, release the arms by your sides. With inhale, shrugging the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then we'll exhale and drop the shoulders down. Nice. Inhale, squeeze them up like you want to touch the ears with the shoulders. Squeeze up, 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 up. And then with exhale, drop them down. Yes, one more time. Inhale, squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up. And then let it go. Excellent. Reach the left arm up, inhale. And with exhale, side bend. Simple side bend. Think of pressing the left sit bone a bit more. So extending from the left hip bone into the fingertips. You can either walk the right hand away from the body or bend into the right elbow, whatever is more comfortable. Once you found a nice stretch, which still allows you to breathe, allow the head to relax down. And then just take a couple of breaths, sensing the left side of the rib cage expanding. With each exhale, try to reach a little bit further behind your head with the left fingertips. We'll take one more breath here. On exhale, lower the left hand on the right knee. Come up And bring the right hand behind your back, closer to the body, or wrap it around your waist, catching your left hip, whatever is accessible. Sit bones down, crown of the head up, shoulders away from the ears, long spine. And then with exhale, twist to the right, turn the chin to the right shoulder. Like you want to see what's behind you. Couple of breaths. Just notice the sensations around the shoulder blades, the front of the chest, middle back. One more inhale here. With exhale, turn the chest forward. Keep the left hand on the right knee. Extend the right arm up. Inhale here. And then with exhale, bend to the left. Reach the right fingertips to the left. And then turn the chest upwards. So you kind of pull with your left hand. You can even bend the left elbow to open the chest and the right armpit up. Again, press the right sit bone a little bit more. Notice sensations around the right hip. Excellent. Come back up, face forward, bend the right elbow right in front of the face, and then wrap the left arm underneath for eagle arms once or twice. If this is too much, hands will come on opposite shoulders. Good. Concentrate chest. Inhale, lift the elbows, push the heart up, chin up as we inhale. With exhale, round, elbows press into the stomach, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the elbows, chin, chest. Exhale, around, squeezing the elbows into the stomach. One more here. Inhale as you lift. And exhale as you round. Beautiful. Release the arms. Reach the arms up. And with exhale, drop the left hand and side bend to the left. So press that right sit bone a little bit more into the floor and stretch away from the right hip bone with the fingertips. Left hand can slide further out or bend more into the left elbow. Once you've found your nice little stretch in the right side of the body, relax the head, relax the neck, allow the head sort of fall off. Couple of breaths into the right side of the rib cage. Exhaling to maybe reach a little bit more. Good. One more inhale here. And with exhale, lower the right hand on the left knee. Come up. Both sit bones press firmly. Right, left hand behind your back, or maybe wrap it around the waist, catching onto the right thigh. Long spine, shoulders away from the ears, chest open. With exhale, we twist to the left. Chin, if possible, to the left shoulder. Find your breath in the twist. Any compression, pay attention. Move the breath in the pockets that allow the breath to move and that part of the body can expand. One more inhale here. With exhale, chest forward, left arm reaches up. Hold the right hand on the left knee as we bend to the right. Find the side bend first and then bend into the right elbow and twist the chest up to the ceiling. Reach back with the left fingertips, just for a couple of breaths. Beautiful. And then come back to center, face forward, bend the left elbow in front of the face, and then wrap the right arm underneath once or twice. Again, the same thing, lifting the elbows, pushing the chest up, chin up, and then with exhale, rounding. Like you want to squeeze the elbows into the navel. Inhale, lift up, arching the upper back, just imagining. And then exhale to round. One more here. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you round. Good. On the inhale, release the arms, reach them up. With exhale, cactus the arms, chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, like you want to touch the elbows behind your back. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, squeeze, chest forward. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze. One more time. Reach the arms up, overhead. With exhale, release the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Press the knuckles into the floor right next to the sacrum. Squeeze the shoulder blades, push the chest up as you inhale, chin up. Exhale, relax. Step the knuckles a little bit further away, just a little space. Again, squeeze the shoulder blades, push the chest forward, chin up. Exhale, release. And one more time. If comfortable, step a little further away. Shoulders squeeze a little closer, chest pushes up a little higher, and then release. Beautiful. From here, release the hands, fingers pointing forward, place the palms on the floor, release the legs, and just drop the knees side to side a couple of times. Beautiful. From here, we take either reverse tabletop, knees stay bent, we press the hips up, or if you feel strong, or you prefer to do the reverse plank. Choose your variation. Relax the head if comfortable. Hips parallel to the ground. Take a couple more breaths. If you are in reverse tabletop, you can try shifting forwards, backwards, just a couple of times. Beautiful. And then we release. Lower the hips down. Cross the feet. And we come onto tabletop position, hands and knees. Hands and knees. Excellent. So watching the knees under the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. On the inhale, arch. On the exhale, round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round slowly. One more time. Drop the belly, tailbone, chin up, chest forward. And then with exhale, tailbone tucked, chin to chest, lift the navel up. Take another inhale, neutral spine, tag the toes, press the hips up and back for downward facing dog. If you like, you can go ahead, pedal the feet. Relax the head here. And taking 3 deep breaths, relax the head. Lengthening the spine. Another 2. And on your next exhale, soften the knees and begin to step your feet closer to your hands. Take as many steps as you need. Keep the feet hip width apart. Feet hip width apart, that's about 2 fists between. Toes pointing forward. Catch your big toes with your first 3 fingers. Inhale, lift halfway. With exhale, bend the elbow towards the back of the room outside of the shins. Relax the head down, face between the shins. Knees can be bent as much as you need to, but now concentrate on the sit bones. With each inhale, try to push shoulders away from the ears and lengthen the spine. With each exhale, try to lift the sit bones up, straightening the knees just a little bit more. Use the arms to pull the crown of the head to the floor a little bit more. One more breath in here. Exhale out. Inhale, lift halfway. Release the hands and tiptoe your feet a bit wider than the hips. Toes can be pointing out if you need to. We'll lower the hips down for Malasana, the squat. Place the elbows on the inside of the knees and try to lift the chest up. And if it feels good, you can try shifting side to side. Shifting side to side, nice. Or even do like a figure 8. One knee forward, other down, other back, and then switch. Yes, very good. Excellent. Beautiful. From here, find length first. Hands in the front of the chest. We take an inhale as we lengthen here. With exhale, we allow the spine to round, hands go forward, knees come together. Inhale, press the knees out with the elbows, hands at the chest, heart lifts up. And as we round, we allow ourselves to collapse. 2 more here. Inhale, press the knees out, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, round. One more in. Long spine. Sit bones down. Crown of the head up. And exhale, round. Good. From the round position, allow the hands to come on the floor underneath the shoulders. Lift the hips up and position the feet parallel. So don't step them too far. So your short edge of the mat, your feet will probably be right on the edges of the mat, about that. So wider than the hips, but not too wide. Place your hands on top of the ankles and lower the hips like you're sitting on a chair. Lower the hips like you're sitting on the chair. So you want to be with as low with your hips as possible, arms on the inside of the knees. Good. And then we're gonna move. Again, figure eight. You're moving as if drawing figure eight. It may feel a little awkward, but just try to sense the movement in the hip joint from both sides. We're trying to loosen things up for deeper variations of poses, so that it's easier to go into deeper postures. Nice. Now keep the hips low, so like you're sitting on a chair. Place the hands on top of the knees, fingers inside. Nice. Lift the chest. Readjust if you need to. If you feel it's not comfortable for you to kind of sit low, step wider, no problem. Toes either forward or slightly open. Hands on top of the knees, fingers in. Now push shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, chest open. With exhale, right shoulder to the center. Nice, exactly. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left shoulder. Yes, inhale, chest up. Exhale, shoulder in. In, lift, exhale out. One more on each side. With inhale, you lift. With exhale, shoulder goes in. Inhale, come up. Exhale, shoulder down. Keep the hips as they are. I know it's a little bit challenging. Keep the hips as they are. Lift the chest. Lift the arms. Goddess pose. And then we'll just do 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten the legs. Feet parallel to each other. Exhale, lower the hands, interlace behind you. Interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Hands go up overhead as if behind towards the floor. Again, knees can be micro bent or bent as much as you need to relax the head here. Allow the hands to be heavy. Breathe. Exhale. Again, sense the back of the legs, inner thighs. Feel the sit bones lifting up and opening up. One more big breath in. Exhale. Release the arms. Place the hands down on the floor. So if you're facing a wide edge of the mat, walk the hands to the short. If you are already at the short, just step the feet back. We meet in plank. We meet in plank. Beautiful. Drop the knees on the floor. Arch the spine. Lower the chest down. Untuck the toes. Hips on the floor. Lift the chest. Cobra pose. So we want the cobra where your stomach still stays on the floor. Lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And elbows point back. Lift the gaze, lift the chin. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, release. Press yourself back up into tabletop position. Readjust. Knees underneath the hips. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Now, if your knees are sensitive, this is good time to place a blanket under the knees or double up the mat, because we'll stay on the knees for a little bit. From here, we'll step the left foot back. So let's step the left foot back and lift it up in the air, parallel to the ground. Keep your foot flexed. Once you're ready, extend the opposite arm. The right arm stretches forward. Take an inhale as you stretch. Exhale as you round, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, body on line. Exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale, exhale. One more in and exhale out. Inhale, extend, and go ahead, bend your left knee so your left heel is pointing upwards. Reach the right arm back and see if you can catch your left ankle. So we go across, yeah? Chest faces forward. Make sure chin is not sinking down, face forward. Find your balance and then kick your left foot away. Relax the right shoulder. Tiger pose. Stay here, breathe. 1, 2, 3. Maybe kick a little bit more. 4, 5. Try to keep the leg. Return the right hand underneath the shoulder. Extend the left leg straight. Take an inhale here. With exhale, lower the chest down. Lift the left leg up. Yes, inhale. Press yourself back up. Keep the leg. Exhale, lower down. Like little push-ups, lifting the left leg in the air. One more time. Inhale, press yourself up. Keep that left leg active. Exhale, chest and chin to the floor. And then try to bend the left knee as if reaching the left toes to the head. Just for a moment here. And then press up. Extend the left leg. Lower the left foot on the floor. Keep the leg straight. Keep the leg straight. Now, using the core, lift the right knee up to the chest as you exhale. Inhale, press the right leg up into three-legged dog. Yes, exactly. Come forward plank, knee to nose, right knee to the nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Lift the right leg up. Inhale, exhale, right knee to the nose. And then press back downward with the right leg up. Lower the right foot down so you're in a normal, regular down dog. Exhale. 2 and 3. Knees come back down on the floor underneath the hips. Good. Sit back in child's pose. Turn your palms up. Turn the palms up. Relax the head. Take a couple of breaths here. So we turn the palms up to allow the wrists to rest a little bit in between the positions on our hands. Good. Now let's come back to our tabletop to repeat this little sequence on the other side. So this time, right leg back straight and lift. Once you're ready, left arm stretches out. So our bird dog. With exhale, round knee to elbow. Yes. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, round knee to elbow. Exactly. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's stretch the arm and leg in opposite direction. Bend the right knee and then reach the left arm back, trying to catch the foot or ankle. Find balance, find stability, lift the chest, lift the chin, and then kick the right foot away. Try to make sure your hips are not shifting to the left. So only kick the foot away from the glute. Keep the chest open, don't collapse. Keep breathing. We have another 3 deep breath here. Even though it may feel hard to breathe in this position, try to find the areas in the body that can expand for the breath to move. On the next exhale, keep the leg, release the left hand down underneath the shoulder. Extend the right leg straight, and we do those little push-ups. With exhale, chest down between the hands. So lift the right leg up. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, lower the chest and the chin, but try to lift the toes of the right foot up. Inhale, press up. Exhale, try to rest the chest and the chin on the floor. Lift the right leg even higher. Bend the knee as if the toes of the right leg want to touch the head. Good. Then carefully press yourself up. Extend the right leg and lower the right toes on the floor, leg is straight. So try to move it a little bit closer. And then once you're ready with exhale, left knee comes to the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Press the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward into plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Back to three-legged dog first. Left leg up. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Breathe one. Exhale, relax the head. Two. Three, soften the knees and make your way to the top of the mat. You can do one big step, hop or walk. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. And then press yourself up, reach the arms up. Inhale. And exhale, release the arms down. Good. We'll try the balancing poses with the hip opening. So do in stages. If you want to use the wall next to you, that's also fine. Just don't worry, concentrate. So it's a variation of tree pose where we'll bend the right leg, open the knee out to the side, and then place the ankle above the left knee. Keep the right foot flexed. I suggest keep the right foot flexed. So this is sort of variation of a tree pose. And this might be enough. So option one is just to stay here, trying to open the hip so the knee is pointing out to the side. Option two, we try and sit into the chair. So this will start to hit the glute, the outer thigh. So you have two things happening now, the hip work and the balancing. So you concentrate, the gaze is focused, you concentrate. Try to sit as low as you can and try to bring the chest closer to the shin. If anyone fancies to go a little further for a strength, if your armpits can be in front of the shin, then you can try a balancing pose. So this is very optional, okay? You don't have to go there. Good. Once you're ready, if you're sitting low, begin to slowly stand up with control. Come back to that variation of the tree first, and then release. Very nice. So maybe shake the legs, and we'll do the other side. Bend the left knee, open out. And then bring the ankle on top of the right knee. Keep the foot flexed. So again, notice how this side feels. Maybe you will stay here. Maybe you found your balance and you're ready to go a little further. So this is a good way to use, it's a good opportunity to use something to hold on, to go a little deeper, to make sure you feel that outer thigh stretch. If you have both the balance and the hip release, you can try to bring your chest all the way to the shin. And even if you don't go into a balancing variation, you can try to place the hands on the floor for support and then do little squatting on one leg. So the main goal, I would say here, is to feel the stretch in your outer thigh if you're not staying in the tree pose. So let's just concentrate. And then very slowly, if your hips are low, begin to straighten the standing leg. Meet in the chair or in the tree pose first, and then release. Very good. Shake the legs. Shake the legs. Now, Stand facing the wide edge of the mat so you can see me, so it's comfortable. We'll stand wide-legged stance. So wider than we did before, so wider than the hips. Feet parallel to each other first. So wide stance, excellent. Right toes open up, left foot stays parallel to the edge of the mat. Bend the front knee. We're finding just simple warrior two. Simple warrior two. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Drop the tailbone down. Knee over the ankle. Watch the knee to not fall inwards. Good. Staying here, freeze the bottom of the body. Legs don't change. Let's reverse the warrior. Right hand can stay, sorry, left arm can stay on the thigh. Extend the left arm up overhead. Left arm, right arm, sorry. And reach backwards. Once you're there, relax the head, just like we did seated in the side bend. Once you've found a stretch from the right hip bone into the fingertips, allow the head to relax and be heavy. Very good. From here, come back, inhale, arms stretched out, straighten the front knee. Exhale, reach forward, and then find the triangle pose. Find your triangle pose, chest open. If you can, try to lock both knees. Try to lock both knees, even if it means that you need to come up a little higher. Keep your right side long. You can then place the right hand into the hip crease to gently press the hips to the left and lengthen the right side of the body as you go lower. Just try this variation. Good. If you feel good, go for a power triangle by extending both arms up overhead. So core starts to work to keep the body in the same position. Good. And then press yourself up, both legs straight, arms out, bend the right knee. Option one, right forearm on top of the right thigh, left arm stretched out for the side angle variation. If this is too easy, right hand can slide down on the inside of the right shin and foot. Now concentrate on lifting the left hip bone up and chest keeps open. Concentrate in the right hip. Nice. If this feels good, your whole palm is on the floor, you can try to bring your right shoulder underneath the knee, reach the right arm back and the left arm behind your waist and bind your arms. Exactly. Yes. Once you cut your hands, you have the bind, lift the left shoulder, look up. Slowly release the right hand and then come back up, straighten the legs. Close the right foot in, so feet are parallel. Good. Left foot out. Bend the knee, warrior two. So find your warrior two on the left side. Knee over the ankle, in line with the second toe. Tailbone drops down, shoulders away from the ears. So arms straight and strong, shoulders relaxed. Keep the legs as they are. Let's reverse the warrior. Left arm reaches back. Right hand can stay on the thigh, or you can wrap it around the waist. Once you found your stretch in the left side of the body, relax the head. Let it fall off, like you want to look at your back foot. Yes, exactly. Beautiful. Slowly come back up. Arms out to the sides. Front knee straightens and begin to reach forward for triangle pose. You can take any variation of triangle. If that option with the hand on the hip crease
did help you to find a bit more length in the left side of the body, feel free to use it. Feel free to use it just to get that sensation. Nice. Once you're in the pose, you can stay in triangle or extend the right arm up and then extend the left arm to the left. So power triangle, core muscles work, chest open. Exactly, beautiful. Come up, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Side angle, modified variation, forearm over the thigh, right arm extends. So we have one long line from the right ankle bone into the right fingertips. Option two, if you're ready, left hand slides down on the inside of the left foot, left arm in line with the shin, left shoulder out inside of the left knee. Breathe into the left hip. If you're comfortable, the palm fully on the floor, you don't experience any unwanted sensations, you can go ahead and find your bind. Sweeping the right arm back, palm faces down behind your waist, and then lower the left shoulder beneath the knee and slide the left arm underneath the thigh to catch your right hand. If you have the bind, lift the right shoulder, open the chest, open the right hip up. Beautiful. Pause for a moment if you can, look up, and then slowly release the bind, lower the hands on the floor, and walk the hands to the center. Bring the feet parallel to each other. Option one, catch your big toes. Option two, catch your feet from outside. So you'll place all fingers underneath the outer edges of the feet. Bend the knees to find your long spine. And then with exhale, bend the elbows towards the back of the room, outside of the shins. Lips to the floor. Sit bones up to the ceiling. Breathe here. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale here. And then bring the hands on your hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, turn to the top of the mat. Bend the front knee, lower the hands. We'll step back into plank. Lower down. You can bend the knees or do the chaturanga, see how you feel. Lift the chest as you inhale. And then exhale, release back down. Open the legs about hip width apart. Untuck the toes. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Lift the hands off the floor and keep them just underneath the shoulders. Elbows stuck to the ribs. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Or the other way around. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Find the breath that works for you. For another 3. Release down. Another 2. Release down. Last one. Inhale, lift as much as you can, and then drop the hands on the floor by the ribs. Lift the chest as much as you can. Take another breath in, and then with exhale, look over the right shoulder back. Nice. Come back to center. Inhale, shoulders down and away from the ears. Exhale, look back over the left shoulder. Inhale to face forward. Exhale to look over the right. Nice. Inhale, lift the chest forward. Exhale, twist to the left. One more on each side. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. In. Exhale to the left. Come back to center. Inhale. And exhale to lower down. Extend the arms outside of the mat. You can keep sort of fingertips like claws, so wider than the shoulders. Feet the same, hip width, toes pointing backwards. Concentrate on the space between the shoulder blades. Relax the forehead down. And then with inhale, imagine somebody lifts the back of the heart up. And then lift the chest, lift the chin, look upwards and back. And then exhale, release. Elbows pointing upwards. Inhale, lift up through the middle back, and then lift the chin and the gaze. Exhale, lower. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale out. Beautiful. This time, extend the arms all the way out like a starfish. We're going to go ahead and bend one knee, any knee you like. Lift it, and then send the toes towards the opposite. You don't have to twist it in, don't worry. So just kind of twisting here. Come back to center while you're on the stomach. Release, bend the other knee, and go across to the other side. Try to touch the floor. You don't have to, but just try. So every time you come back, try to inhale in the center on the belly, and then exhale. Find this funky twist. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, reach to the opposite side with the toes. Come back to center slowly. No sharp movements. Exhale. One more time. Inhaling in the center and exhaling to reach up and back. Nice. Let's come back to center. Bringing the hands back and interlacing the fingers on top of the sacrum. Bring the legs closer in this time. Tops of the feet press into the floor. Use the back muscles to lift the chest up and then pull the hands back. Like somebody's pulling you. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest a little more, and then try to lift the legs up. So point the toes, lift everything up, look up. Don't collapse the head. Make it easier for yourself. Look up, squeeze, and then release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourselves back and open the knees wider. So take a wide-legged child's pose. Sit the hips back all the way and allow the upper body to sink between the thighs. Relax the forehead down. Nice. Extend the arms up overhead. And take a few breaths here. Beautiful. From here, let's slowly come up. Bring the knees a bit closer. And step your right foot forward between the hands. So we're going to try and do a twisted variation of the lunge. So I have my right leg forward and I tuck the back toe to lift the back knee off the floor just to make it a little easier. I'll lift my hips up slightly and I'll start to walk my hands and pivot my right toes forward. My chest is stuck to my right knee. My back foot drops on the outer edge. So Kirsten, go this way. So I go outside of my right knee, exactly. And start to pivot the feet. Start to pivot the feet towards the wide edge of the mat. So front foot opens 90 degrees, back foot drops. You got it. Nice. And then from here, we want to inhale. With exhale, lowering that back hip towards the ground. Do it slowly. It may feel really tight. You may feel a lot of tension here as well. Inhale, lift the hips like you straighten in the front knee, maybe even straighten. And then bend into that right knee, trying to lower the left hip closer to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, so your knee bends out. Nice. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale to drop the hip. Very good. Let's walk the hands back to the front. Pivot the feet. Again, right foot forward, back heel lifts, and then step the right foot down. You can drop the knees so we can change the leg. So this time, left foot forward. So again, let's switch the side. So left foot forward, tuck the back toes, lift the knee. And then slightly lift the hips. It becomes a bit easier to move the torso outwards. So we go outside of the left knee and start to point your left toes 90 degrees out. Back foot drops on the outer edge, pinky toe side. Inner arch faces upwards. Good. Keep your hands on the fingertips or your whatever support. Nice. And then lift the hips almost as if you straighten in the left knee. Exhale, dropping the right hip down towards the floor. Inhale, straighten or just lift the hips up slightly. Exhale, drop the right hip down. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more in. Exhale, lower. Good. Now slowly lift the hip, pivot the feet, return to facing forward, and then step back. Drop the knees, and go ahead, go back to that wide-legged child's pose. Now from here, you have options to stay in wide-legged child's pose or transition to frog pose. So for frog pose, feel free to go a little wider and maybe open the feet out. If possible, lower the chest all the way or stay. Now you can shift the hips forward if that's more comfortable for your body, because we want to stay here for a little bit. So hips can be in line with the knees or they can be slightly forward. If there is a position where you can relax the chest all the way down, or maybe on a bolster or a pillow, that's also good. So find what works for your body. Excellent. Very good, yes. And try to relax the inner thighs. Also, if it feels nice to move, kind of shifting hips forward and backwards, feel free to do that. Or find stillness. Allow the body to sink. Then slowly and carefully, let's begin to make our way up. Take care with coming out of the pose. Draw the knees back in together. And let's go ahead and make our way to a prone position. So, supine position. So lying down on our backs. Lying down on our backs. finding figure 4. So right ankle comes on top of the left thigh. So you remember we did the variation of the tree? Very similar here. Sliding the right arm in between the legs, left arm outside the left leg, lift the left knee. You can catch behind the left thigh or on top of the left shin. So similar to what we did in the tree. Yes, exactly. Very good. So watch that right knee and see if you can allow it to open out a little bit more as you draw the right shin closer to the chest. So again, we want to feel something in the right outer thigh. So make sure your hips don't twist side to side. Shoulders relaxed down, back of the head rests on the floor. Couple of breaths here. And then we will slowly release. Left foot comes back down on the floor. We open the arms out to the side. Keep the position of the legs. So the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Turn the palms down as if you're holding the floor. And then with exhale, allow the right foot to lower with the left knee towards the left without movement in the upper body. And then inhale, bring them back up. Exhale, drop the knees to the right. So the right ankle will be pressing the left knee down. So inhale, come up. Exhale, both knees go to the left. Inhale back in the center. Exhale, both knees to the right. One more time. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, both knees to the right side. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, both knees to the right side. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Allow that right foot to be slightly heavy on top of the left knee. And then carefully release, come back to center. Let's switch the legs. Right foot down, left ankle on top of the right thigh. Left arm slides between the legs, right arm on the outside. Lift the left knee and catch on top of the left shin or underneath the knee. Sorry, right shin. So this time we are watching sensations in the left outer thigh, gently drawing the left shin towards the chest. Few deep breaths here. Watch the shoulders to be relaxed down. Back of the head rests on the floor. And then slowly release that right foot back down on the floor. Keep the left ankle on top. Extend the arms like a letter T. Turn the palms down like you're holding onto the floor. And we'll do those little twists dynamically. On the exhale, both knees drop to the right. So that right knee gently presses the left foot down. With inhale, coming back to center. With exhale, both knees to the left. And this time, left foot gently draws the right knee towards the floor. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, both knees to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, both knees to the left. One more time, up in the center. Exhale to the right. And then back to center. With exhale, dropping both knees to the left, staying here for a couple of breaths, allowing that left foot to gently press on the right knee. And then completely releasing, coming back to center, unwind the legs, squeeze the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a couple of rolls on the back, side to side. And then take any final pose. For some, it can be happy baby, or maybe you long for a two-knee twist. Take any movement that will make your body comfortable before your final pose, Shavasana. Excellent. Yes, exactly. And then whenever you're ready, you will settle in for the final pose to allow the body to integrate all the benefits of the practice. Before you let go completely, let's take 3 physiological sighs. Inhaling through the nose, and then taking another little sip, and then exhaling through the mouth. So we'll do this 3 times. Inhale through the nose, and then another little sip, and then exhaling through the mouth. In, another little one, and exhaling out. One last time. Inhale, one more, and letting it all go. Allow the body to relax completely. Relax the toes, feet, ankles. Soften the knees, the hips, lower belly and lower back. Center of the chest and middle back. Top of the chest and upper back. Both shoulders, elbows, wrists, all 10 fingers. Back of the head, crown of the head, the whole face and scalp. Relax the jaw and the tongue, and allow the breath to slow down. Billions of cells in the body, breathing and rejuvenating. May this practice be of benefit to all beings everywhere. May they be happy, healthy, and free from suffering. Stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. I'll sign out with deep gratitude and wishing you a peaceful evening.